This is the deepest hole mankind has ever dug. It's a straight drop into the bowels of the Earth. In the 1960s, researchers in the Soviet Union began an ambitious drilling project whose goal was to penetrate the Earth's upper crust and sample the warmth. Russia's Kola superdeep borehole was created by the Soviets in the name of science so they could learn more about what's really under our feet and dig to depths unknown. The project to drill into the Earth's surface began near Murmansk in the 1970s, when Soviet scientists wanted to learn more about the Earth's crust. Over 2 decades, they managed to dig more than 7.5 miles down into the Earth. However, in 1992 they had to stop drilling because the temperature was around 180 degrees Celsius, 356 Fahrenheit, which was far hotter than the scientists predicted it would be. Experts still need to figure out a way to overcome this temperature issue if they want to keep drilling and not destroy all of their equipment in the process. All this drilling wasn't for nothing though, as some scientific discoveries were made. The researchers found out that there is water at 12 kilometers into Earth's crust, despite this previously being thought to be impossible. They also found 24 new types of long-dead single-celled organisms and gained access to rocks that were 2.7 billion years old. The Kola superdeep borehole is 23 centimeters, about 8.7 inches, in diameter, and its metal lid is welded on, so it is unlikely that anyone would ever fall down it. In case if you fell down the hole, it would take around 3.5 to 4 minutes to reach the bottom. Locals in the area say that the hole is so deep, you can hear the screams of people being tortured in hell. Scientists intrigued by this unexpected discovery, they lowered an extremely heat-tolerant microphone, along with other sensory equipment, into the well. The temperature deep within was 1,100 degrees Celsius, 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, heat from a chamber of fire from which sound of millions of souls screaming, which was from hell, could be heard. Listen to the audio. A recording of this sounds was even shared on the internets. People immediately developed conspiracy theory around this event, leading many to think that the digging penetrated the gates of hell, allowing the screams of the dead to be heard. Scientists drilled a well right into hell. Convinced that they'd heard the sounds of hell, many of the scientists quit the job site immediately. So the story goes, those who stayed were in for an even bigger shock later that night. A plume of luminous gas burst out of the borehole, the shape of a gigantic winged demon unfolded, and the words, "I have conquered," in Russian were seared into the flames. As a final touch of weirdness, medics were reported to have given everyone on site a dose of a sedative to erase their short-term memory. Beginning in 1989, the tale was broadly reprinted in smaller Christian publications, newsletters, and the such, but was given hardly any notice by the mainstream media. Some evangelicals and biblical literalists cited the incident as proof of the existence of a physical hell, an interpretation that seemed to be the consensus among the publications that ran the story. The story acquired the popularly conferred the title of Well to the Hell.